What's up, y'all? It's another video talking about Lucy and my experiences with it. Let's get straight to it. Skip the bottom up this time. This takes place again way back during high school freshman year. Just when I used to hang out with about like 8 people at a time. Wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts. It was always like that. And one of the people we hung out with was like 18 or 19 at the time. We were all like 16. It was weird. But fucking, he had a truck. He would always drive us around and shit. But one of my other friends' dads, who I mentioned in the previous story, the one with the bald head, fucking, he had this Ford, this big white Ford. What was it, like an Escalade or some shit? Ford Escalade? I don't fucking know what it was. But it was big, and we loaded up all the homies in it. By the time we even got in the car, we were already like on acid and shit. Already dosed ourselves up. I probably took like, it was 3 or 4 times. That was my usual dose. But we ended up going to our closest lake, and it was a pretty fucking nice day. And we pulled up, no one around, some benches, perfect water access, trees on either side, pretty close to the road but far enough away to where you can't even see it. We're all tripping really hard by the time we pull up, besides the driver. He's just getting stoned as fuck. But one of my friends, he's probably tripping the hardest, ends up fully closed, walking straight into the water, like not paying any attention to what he's doing or anything, just walks straight in, drenches himself, walks straight fucking back out, not thinking about anything, doesn't even realize he just walked into the lake and walked back out. He was geeked, bro, straight geeked. But at the same time he's doing his weird shit, me and my homies are increasing our trip by smoking some weed. And if you've never tripped before, or if you've never smoked weed while tripping, not with shrooms or anything like that, but with L only, it literally spikes it. I don't know, I don't really want to say spikes, but it's a different trip. It's a different trip entirely than if you don't. But we always like to do that. It just was our forte. Next thing, we're so geeked. All of us are so geeked that we don't even notice that we're out doing drugs and shit. And a bunch of families pulled up and shit. And this old man walks up, and he's like, "Yo, I can tell y'all are geeked. Y'all want to leave before someone calls someone." And I just turn around. From like, it was like a blink of the eye. 1 second, it's completely empty and we're free to do whatever the fuck we want. Next second, there's 15 cars and like 15 families, you know what I mean? Like, it's just packed. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So I start panicking because I'm tripping balls at the time. And so I start telling everyone to, load up and get in the car. And there's not enough seats for all of us, so 2 of us have to sit in the back, and I volunteered because I didn't really give a shit to get in the back at this time. And so I hop up in the back. Everyone else is getting in the doors and shit, getting in the cab. It's still in the cab. It's one of the hatches, it's not a truck. But fucking, I get in perfectly fine, and for some fucking reason, I scream, "Hurry the fuck up, we need to go!" And I just see my homie, who's like twice as geeked as me, probably more geeked than anyone else, not the one who walked in the river, in the lake, but another one. He can't even get in the trunk. He's like trying to hop up, but he's failing, so I literally have to like pull him up into it, and it's not high. It's like 2 feet off the ground. He's just incapable of it for some fucking reason. So, we ended up leaving, no issue. Sped off for no fucking reason. I ended up getting offered a Xanax, and, crushed it up, but that was pretty much the end of that story. Drove around, got high, let the acid wear off. That was about it.